Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Push Square, and this weekend, if you didn't already know, the PS4 Slim leaked. Now, the console first appeared on an auction website in the UK, and I was able to get in contact with the guy who actually purchased it. Now, since then, Eurogamer has actually visited his house and has uploaded a video of the console turning on. So we know 100% for certain that this system is legit, and everything I'm hearing is that it's going to release sort of in the middle of September, which would suggest that it will be announced on 7th of September at the PlayStation meeting press conference, and then will come out within a matter of days after that. But one of the common questions I've seen around the web is, why is Sony making a slim PS4 if the Neo is about to come out as well? And it's something that I must admit I didn't personally expect it. I didn't think that they were going to create a slim because it didn't really make sense with a higher end console coming out. But I've had a chance to think about it over the past sort of 18 or so hours, and I now think that it makes a lot of sense, and I'm going to tell you why. So with the PS4 Neo, or the PS4K, or whatever you want to call it, Sony is going to introduce a high-end PS4 console. And with this system, they're going to want to try and capture enthusiasts, people like you and me who watch videos about PlayStation on YouTube, right? And that makes a lot of sense because we're the people that want the top technology. We want 4K Blu-ray, we want the best possible graphics, we want to buy the best looking versions of games, and we're the key people who are seriously engaged. So I think the PS4K is going to occupy that high-end space of the market, but this new PS4 Slim I don't think is intended for us. And I think what Sony wants to do is kind of have its cake and eat it a little bit. It wants the high-end enthusiast market, but it also wants the low-end casual gamers, the kind of people, we all know them, they buy maybe 1 or 2 games a year, whether it's Call of Duty or FIFA or Battlefield or wherever it may be. They're not playing every day, they don't care about the best possible performance in all, every circumstance. They just want to play a game every now and then, and I think this new PS4 Slim is going to be for them. Now, why would Sony bother creating a Slim when they could just reduce the price of the existing PS4 model and let that be the low-end option? And I think there are a few reasons for this. For a start off, the Slim model is usually designed, in previous generations anyway, to reduce the cost of manufacture. So with this new PS4 Slim, it's likely using cheaper plastics, it's got cheaper internal parts, and that reduces the cost of production. But not only that, the slimmer form factor means that it's cheaper to store and it's cheaper to send it around the world, basically in transit. Those costs become less as well. So with this PS4 Slim, I think Sony's really looking to cut costs, and hopefully those costs will be transferred onto consumers. Now, I personally think the new PS4 Slim will retail for $299 and the Neo will retail for $399. But Sony may decide to make the PS4 Slim, if it's cut a lot of costs, a lot cheaper than that, it could end up being $249.99, which would be a significant saving. And I think the point here is the $399 Neo will seem really attractive to people like me and you, but there are a lot of people that haven't even bought a PS4 yet because they're waiting for the price to come down, and the Slim should help that to happen a lot quicker. So while this is an unexpected move by Sony, while I personally didn't expect them to introduce a Slim, we now know that it's definitely happening. And I think when you think about it really logically and you break down what it's trying to do here, I think Sony's pretty smart. They're going to capture the casual audience, they're going to capture the hardcore audience, and when Sony predicted that it was going to sell 20 million consoles in the current fiscal year, I must admit I was like, well, how are they going to do that? That's like the biggest year for the PS4 thus far. But now it makes sense. They're going to go low end, they're going to go high end, and they're going to try and capture both audiences at the same time. Will it work? We'll find out more at PlayStation meeting next month. But you can't bet against them at the moment, can you? I mean, they've got the fastest selling console on the market at the moment, and if this pays off, they've just extended the PS4's life for 2 or 3 years at least. And it should be good news for people who don't want to upgrade to Neo, because if they're going to sell a standard PS4 model alongside it, then that means that your console has a lot of life left in it, and Sony hasn't been lying about, you know, not making exclusives for the PS4 Neo and so on. So yeah, I think it's a daring strategy, it's a bold tactic, but I think it's probably going to pay off for them. If they've got the low end and they've got the high end market captured at the same time, they're going to sell a lot of consoles. And of course, this is all their primary objective. They want to increase their install base so that more people are subscribed to PlayStation Plus, are buying stuff on the PlayStation Store, and are purchasing third-party and first-party games. And I think this is going to work for them. So yeah, the PS4 Slim, an unexpected move, but probably a smart one. But let me know what you think in the comments section below, as always, and thanks so much for watching.